to make sure that I'm live. So that is helpful. It's working on YouTube too, though, so that's good. Go investigate and make sure we're still working well. Sorry for the delay, folks. Cool. Looks like I'm live right now, and it's working. I'm pretty sure I am streaming, so why it should have stream now as an option is a little weird. I thought I had my channel going. It says I'm live, but I don't see anything happening, which is super weird. Apparently it's not working right now. So maybe I have to do something else. Well, it appears that my video stream isn't working. Maybe I have to share my screen. Okay, I think that's the problem. Not sure why YouTube needs Hangouts to make it work. Seems a little strange. Okay, now we're working live. All right, cool beans. Sorry about all this setup, guys. I know I have said that 20 times now, but you know what? As many times as it takes. So there we go. All right, now I'm screen sharing and presenting to everyone. I feel like there's so many steps involved in getting this live. Shouldn't I just be able to like click a button and then biggity bam, I'm live? You know, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Right? Am I crazy? Maybe, I don't know. All right, now back to drawing. That's what we're here for after all, right? Go ahead and add some more of this orange. Ray's body in there, and I keep calling her Red. I'm sorry. No, I think I keep saying Red is because of Red and Stimpy. Let's see. Get her cute little arm in there. Now, in this other pose, her arm is much higher up, but that's okay because we are, you know, making it look a little more like the cover to Ratchet and Clank, the game. So I think it's okay. Taking some artistic license, just a touch. To kind of guess on the hand because I don't really have a reference for that. All right, get some body in there. Funny thing thing about Ray is she doesn't really have like a femininity about her. She's very tomboyish, or more like unisex, I guess. So, I mean, even though she has like a thin body and it's got a feminineness to it, it's not very curvy. It's live and more like, I don't know, I guess more athletic. So I have to add like a degree of femininity to this figure because we're changing it up from the foxy guy and giving it more of that Ray look. So I'm going to take a little artistic license there as well. And give her a more feminine look and feel. And while we're adopting the cartooniness of the cover, I also want it to be a little less cartoony, just because, you know, maybe not less cartoony, more so in the shape of her. You know, it's less bulbous. All right, so I'm going to do our white overlay again. Add some of that beautiful white. I can block in her little outfit. It's going to be fun to add all those wrinkles to her outfit. I know I've always loved that like layered wrap look. It just feels so post-apoc. Just kind of fun. And it feels like it makes sense, you know, for the desert or whatever, because you would want the layers to keep you cool and, you know, easy to move in, that sort of thing. So it kind of makes sense. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in this whole area with white, and then we can come back in for those variable colors. Just want to get that skin tone showing. In this case, orange, because, you know. Pretty good. This is going to be pretty cute. I'm already a fan. Also, I'm a big fan of like anthro-y furry stuff. Definitely fun. You guys remember this song? It's ancient. Alright, so we got like her base stuff down. Gonna have to add the brown of her shoes, and those other wraps and hangy parts of her outfit are gonna have to come in as well. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to do like, it gets interesting with halftones because you have to do it in a way that you're only using so many colors, but at the same time, you want it to look real, you want it to look good. So like, what do? I can use the little hairline first. It's kind of funny that this song is all like, her hair is everywhere, and right now I'm drawing her hair. Should have a ponytail. I think it is, right? It's like a ponytail. I don't know when I look at her hair from the other side. She's wearing those cute goggles in the other scene. I wonder if I should put those in her head. Oh, I kind of like it. Artistic license, right? Like, who cares if she's not wearing them in this shot, right? No, I'll put them on a separate layer so I don't get in trouble later if I want to take them off. And that, my friends, is why layers are handy. Because if you get a crazy idea and you want to do it and then it doesn't work out, you haven't screwed everything up. Right? And I kind of like that better than treating this like her hairline, because as cool as that is, it's also like kind of silly. I love this song. I mean, I love all these songs because I put them on here, obviously. So here be here. But, yeah. It's the original version, though. Damn it, Spotify. Is every time someone shows up on my website, it tells me it matters. It's not going to run in and say, "Hey, everybody, what's happening?" Because I found that it creeps people out. They're like, "What are you chatting with me for?" Working on a night move, trying to get those revenues. These are a little wonky, but they're all right. I guess it's all right that this isn't the original version. It still sounds pretty good. This is where to, oops, been drawing brown on top of my white layer. Oh, bad Jen. Okay, no problem. Oh, why didn't anybody tell me? Sheesh. Merge my brown back in. How do I do that? I like to keep things on separate layers just because it's better in general. Let's not focus on these for too long because I got other stuff I gotta do. In fact, I think I'm gonna take that white, actually copy it, make it brown. And I'm gonna bring down the opacity quite a bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Use this as a brown tone for my overlays of her little outfits and folds and whatnot. So that looks pretty good. And if we have the room in the colors, we'll use that. Actually, let's go ahead and go color count while we're at it. Okay, we got blue. We got white. We got black. That's 3. We got brown. We got orange. What else do we need? Yeah, we might have room for a gray. We'll see how it pans out. We might want one more color at the end there, like a different blue or something. And I don't think it's going to look too bad with that much half toning. It might, though, because there's a lot of folds and stuff going on here. Let's see. I'll try to keep it flat for now. All right. Go ahead and actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make it a solid color. Because, like, we can always tweak it later. Let's make that a light brown. Fine. Go ahead and kill my sketchies for now because I want to see how she looks. All right, she's looking pretty good. And we should have enough time to get this sucker done. Feeling pretty good about it. At least I think so. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break, so I'll be right back. I can switch up the music too. have returned. I bring coffee and hope for a new generation. Oh, bright orange. That was my other color. I need a different orange. You know what? That. No, I don't want to do it as a halftone. I should. Hold on a second. I'm just going to grab my chair. As much as I love my standing desk, my legs are getting a little tired. And I don't like to stand while I drink coffee. It just feels barbaric. Alright, well, I'm going to do some shading over here. Just because I want her face to look super good. First thing I'm going to do is select the pixels of the orange because I don't want it to go beyond the borders. It'll look nicer if I can contain it just a touch. I'm going to go ahead and make another brown for half toning. That way I'll know that I need to half tone this later. Despite the fact that it's fuzzy, it should be obvious. I mean, really. But whatever. Let's try and use a little precision today. Sound good? All right. Shade in there. Maybe a little bit under the chin here. A little bit over here. Don't worry about that white. We're going to get up under that white, and that's going to be better. Definitely want to give the snout more definition. And outline the eyes as well, since I'm in here with the brown. And at this point, all I have to worry about is the part that's showing outside of the white, because I'm going to erase everywhere where the white currently is. And that way it won't look so messy. I think before I do that though, I'm going to actually clean up the white just a touch. Oop, am I on the wrong white? I think I am. Yep. There's our winner. All about precision. And sometimes it's not easy to get that smoothness. You gotta like really focus in on it. You know what? I'm gonna undo that because it looks like I erased some fuzzy white on the right there, and I don't want to screw that up. In fact, I think I'm just gonna add instead of subtracting. Oops, wrong color. I want the edge to be kind of tight, so I'm gonna bring in the hardness here. Bring in the opacity, increase my flow to 100%. If any of you know a way to make it easier to switch between opacities and opacity and flow, is there like a way to make a brush that has a specific opacity and flow? Ugh, I can't draw today. I don't know why. We'll just zoom in even more. Let's just get crazy. It's better. Not by much, but a little bit. This music is kind of creeping me out, man. That's better. Get good and smooth with it. Just real smooth. So there's no Photoshop tool like there is in Illustrator where you can smooth out your lines. That would definitely make things a lot cleaner looking. where you have to just be very precise and just get in there close and try to give it your all to make it look nice and finished. I believe that's what they call it, fit and finish. I guess I could bring it into Illustrator and have like a, clean it up in Illustrator and smooth out the lines, but I don't know, it feels like cheating. And there's our brown. You get to a point where you get so many layers, you don't even know where you are. And I think we're going to increase the intensity on these eyebrows just a touch. Hers are kind of pointy. She's got like that stern, don't screw with me kind of face. Just gonna mute my phone because it keeps making all kinds of noises at me. Sorry about that, folks. Or folk. Because I believe if I have anybody, I have one watcher right now. It's kind of a bummer. I was hoping some people would come and watch. I mean, it's not that impressive, but it is kind of fun to have people checking out my little stream. All right, we're getting some definition here. Let's turn back on our brown layer, see how that looks. Okay, cool. Then we'll go back to the white. I'm going to select the pixels on this white. I'm going to delete from the brown for halftoning. There we go. That's nice. Find areas of darkness. Part of my sip. I think I'm going to tweak her eye shape a little bit, though. I don't know. I kind of like how it is. It's kind of wider and rounder, a little more finish looking. I should add a little eyelash, though, too. Eyelashes are not easy to draw. You gotta like. Let me see which brown I have. Okay. Where's the other brown coming from? Oh. Guess I gotta tweak it again, huh? That's silliness. It'll be easier just to lasso it. screwing up my brown so badly. Call that one brown overlay. Do a little cleanup. She looks kind of creepy without a face. Nope. All right, now where were we? Get her brown back in there. She looks a little more serious now. Less like a weird skeleton lady. All right, let's count our colors just to be sure. Blue, white, brown, light brown, orange, dark orange, black. Crap, that's 7. No, wait, we don't need black. Shirt's black. Cool. Okay, so we eliminate black. We're still down to 6 colors. Excellent. All right, let's add some light orange. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Dark orange. Reddish orange. It's really called red orange. Red orange color. It might be too bright, but we can always tweak it. Some cute markings. Our brush a little fuzzy. Don't worry about the spacing. We're just gonna eliminate everything outside that orange box anyway. Cool. So I grab the orange underneath. Select the pixels, select outside the pixels, and delete. That's how we do. Now she's got cute little markings. Yeah, I'm gonna add some to her tail too. You can't see much of his tail in this, but I think we're gonna tail it up a little more. She's a girl, she deserves a cute tail, right? Out the colors a little bit so that they kind of blend in better. I'm gonna bring the opacity and the flow down just a tad. Even fuzzier. I'm gonna do the same over here. Add a little bit in her face. Just a touch. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this. I think it's coming. All right, now I gotta erase outside the orange areas. All of them because it kind of gets kind of fuzzy on the bottom here. Eliminate the orange back here since the bright red orange is the border now. I should put some on her arm too. Oh man, it's gonna look super cool. So jazzed. I add some white overlay because in the original drawing here, there's a lot of white going on over here. Like a ton. A ridiculous amount of white. Yeah, got our right layer. Erase all that extra fuzz. I call it fuzz. I'm sure there's a better term for it. I guess. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. And we're going to increase the white in that background too, just because we want it to look similar to the original cover, and it's all very white. Ooh, that's not white. It's all very white. And I'm losing a little of the detail, but that's okay because we're going to kick it back in with that light brown. Yeah, you know what? I like where this is going. Cool. All right. I'm going to erase some of this orange here so that her back doesn't show through. There we go. Clean that up just a tad. All right, I know it looks weird, but don't worry, I'm going to fix it. The credo of all artists is, I know that looks weird, but I'm going to fix it. Pardon my slurping. I really needed some coffee. I just realized that this white here could be erased just a touch. To indicate the stripes here. Oops, no, I wanted to erase it. It'll probably be less subtle in the halftone, but who cares? It's really cool. All right, Madame Ray is looking kind of cool. I like her anyway, so far. Let's go ahead and enter her outfit in. Back to light brown. Let's get the right. Just do something real quick and I'll be right back. Just gonna take a quick snap. And for just a moment, talk about how much I love the snip tool. It is the shoes. Especially when I can share pictures quickly and be like, hey, look at my art. You want to see it? It's crazy. Whatever. All right, so back to light brown. No, that's not the color we want. Grab that light brown. Fix our opacity and our flow once again. I feel like that's all I do sometimes, just fix the opacity and the flow. Because sometimes that's what it is. All right, I gotta pull up my reference. get Madame Ray back into my screen. Here's the picture I'm referencing, everyone, so in case you take a look. So I'm going to get some detail in here. So I've got some light brown. And then she's got kind of a folds going on. I've noticed that the faster I can get my brush moving, the better my lines look a lot of the time. Like, as soon as I start stopping to deliberate a little bit, that's when they look kind of crappy. Which I guess is why speed painters do so well, because it's all fast. Can't look bad if you're just whipping it around. Well, I guess it can, but you know, it does help having that element of speed to it. And I gotta be careful with this detail because the Ratchet and Clank dude, Ratchet, doesn't have a ton of detail. So we don't want to like step too far out of the parody box. Because at some point it just stops to lose its charm. I have a viewer. The viewer. Just responded in chat for some reason instead of just telling you out loud. But I'm doing a Ratchet and Clank crossover. It's coming out pretty cute, I think. Crossed over with Star Wars. And our cute little Ray girl. I don't like that at all. Let's just fix that a little bit. I'm going to kick in that brown again when I go back to it. So that is what I'm drawing. And I'm having a good time with it. Because you know what? I love to draw. And I kind of love to have people watch me draw. I feel like when the pressure's on, I can kind of do better sometimes. I used to be a portrait artist at SeaWorld. I would sit there and I'd draw people, and they would tell me how terrible I was as I was drawing. I mean, most of the time they were like, wow, you can draw good, you know, so that was kind of cool. But sometimes you got that one person that was like, that ain't me. That looks nothing like me. Go back to college, you poor excuse for an artist. Every now and again. And once, I had to draw the ugliest baby I've ever seen. And, you know, I have a baby. I know that all babies are beautiful. I mean, they're life. They're tiny little glowing souls. But at the same time, this baby was just a monkey and a Sasquatch had a baby. And that is what it turned into. And I took it upon myself to be diplomatic and to draw a baby, not a monkey Sasquatch or a monkey squatch. And as a result, they hated it. They're like, that doesn't look anything like our baby. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not great at drawing babies. And you know, I'm really not. Every time I try to draw one, they look like Bobby Hill from King of the Hill. But, you know, everybody's got their blind spots, right? Mine apparently is drawing babies, which is a big one for me. I'm going to go ahead and save before I get any further because this is some good stuff and I don't want to lose it. I'm going to zoom out and have a look. Yeah, I mean, I think it's working as a crossover. At least I think so. Taking a moment to indulge in some coffee. And crack the old knuckles. And stretch a little bit. Oh, I gotta hurry though. I've only got an hour left to get this sucker done. I think I can do it though because, I mean, the hard part's over, right? BB-8 should be pretty simple. He doesn't have a lot of detail to him. Pretty much, it was just getting this shape to look right that I was concerned about. And she's almost done already. Oops, wrong button. I need all layers. sure all my little holes are filled in. It's important. Alrighty. I'm gonna go back in and get this funky wraparound leg thing she's got going on. I don't really know the purpose of it, but it's cool looking, so she's got that going for her. Looks like my viewer might have taken off. Sorry about that. Occasionally I forget that there are people watching, and instead of talking, I just kind of zone out a little bit. But that's art for you, it's relaxing, and it's easy to forget what you're doing. You need a harder eraser, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm just doing my thing, trying to get my little drawing done. Get some more wrinkles in there, nothing too crazy. I'm going to go ahead and add the brown belt now just to add that in. Now this is going to be a fun project to halftone because there's a lot to it. It's not too bad. Go ahead and add some more darkness over here just to give it that feeling of depth in some areas that need it. Don't want to add too much because we want to retain that light and airy feel of cloth. Just want to have some definition and depth. All right, let's take a look. How are we looking? Pretty good. I think so anyway. I'm going to go ahead and add the white back in for that front flappy part. A little bit of a white going on. Look a little better. We're finished anyway. That's not so bad. Straight lines. Some pants. Alright, I'm gonna do some shoes. Let's see. Get some of that foot shape up in there. Fill those suckers in. Get rid of my little gaps. These gaps are like the bane of my existence sometimes. I'm just like, come on, man. How hard is it for a fill tool to actually fill? Doesn't it seem like it should be super easy? And yet it's not. Alright, that's my Photoshop bitch of the day. I'll shut up about it now, because it's pointless. It's not really that hard to deal with, it's just kind of annoying. You know, her foot's kind of going in the other direction. I should probably fix that. Let's do it. And you know what? The way the leg is positioned, it's not really quite there either. I'm going to leave it as is, because that's kind of how Ratchet's standing anyway. Alrighty, looking pretty good. And some dark black overlays to the shoes. Off my mic just in time for a big sneeze. Got lucky there. Trying to fill in that black in a way that's not too off. Might have to do a little half toning on these shoes just to give them that same video gamey kind of look. Possible. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We can always take it out later. That is my okay. We can always take it out later. Always something to remember. Oh. Bring that down even more. Fun. Add some of that orange overlay as well to her leg, just for consistency's sake, and because it's cute. Disgusted with myself for my absent-mindedness. Today is most definitely one of those days. We've redeemed ourselves, have we not? To work on his outfit a little more. It's not quite there yet. I'm going to make another light brown layer, and this one's going to be fuzzy. Like, for toning. The lack of talking right was because I had my pen in my mouth. It's another not great habit of mine. Sorry if I'm getting a little quiet here. I'm just kind of focusing in. Trying to get this sucker looking good. Okay, I think I have a fuzzy brown, don't I? I do. It's on his face, isn't it? Brown for half toning. That's right. Let's see if I can bump that to the top. A lot of cleanup on this brown, that's for sure. It looks super good. Cool. All right, let's clean it up, make it pretty. And my cracking knuckles. All right, so first things first, we have to select all the relevant areas of erasure. I believe it's mostly going to be this white and this light brown. Let's try just the white first and see what happens. All right, I'm going to make a mask. It's going to consist of multiple layers. Cool. Kind of creepy looking, huh? All right. We need do we need the brown overlay? Yeah, we do. Select your pixels. Go back up to Mr. Mask, fill it in. Back to the next layer. We need that white. Not that white. This white. No, not that white. This white. Yeah, that white. Go back up to Mr. Mask. Put that sucker in. And we grab the light brown. And go back up to Mr. Mask. Alright, I think that's pretty close. And fill that sucker in. Masking is fun, isn't it? It's not really fun, but it's definitely necessary, especially if you want a nice clean look on your work. I'm not going to accomplish it without this mask. Certainly not. I don't have to be totally precise with it because we can always fill in the holes. Am I missing a layer? I think I am. Aren't you in the last layer? Oh, Belle. I can take it, and that helps a little bit. Oh. Anything else in the save? Save. Always save. Now, I'm going to check on my Watch Me Work stream, make sure that it is up and alive. Should be by now, right? Hey, there I am. Looks like I got a couple people viewing. Oh, thanks, Chris. Are you still there? That's the question. Thanks. All right, now that our mask is in place, looking. My audio is crackly. That's weird. Okay. Mask in place. I'm going to select those pixels. Turn off Mr. Mask. Go back to my other happy little layers. Kill you. And we will also kill you. Oh, we killed too much. No! All right, hold on, we got this. Erase instead. Well, we won't kill his head. Or her head. Sorry, lady. That's not so bad. Oh, we got our shadows in there. Let's see. Oof, I need a shower. Sorry, that's probably not info that you want, but it's true. Alrighty. Well, it on a little bit here. I'm gonna move on because I've only got a half an hour left and the clock should be ticking. Let's definitely get her stick in there. And then we will focus on, I think I might angle it a little better so that the stick is visible behind her head. Because right now you're not going to be able to see it. You've got her big fat ear in the way. And I'm definitely going to add some stars behind her. Get that going. Not sure I'm happy with those shoes yet, but that might change when I put the ground in there, because don't forget we gotta put the earth. Well, it's not earth, but you know what I mean. So for now, I'm gonna focus on something else. Make sure all my layers are on. I feel like something's missing. No, that's good. All right, no baby. We'll go back in and fix anything we need to. Like some random white in there that shouldn't be. Where's my white overlay? Oh, no, you know what it is? It's brown that isn't there that should be. No, wait, it's not. Hold on. Dude, I hate it when I hate it when this happens. Okay, that's it. Whew. Good deal. Feel that right there. We don't need that there. Okay, that's better. And turn back on my other layer. That one. Cool. Looking very good. I like it. All right, let's do the stick. We're going to do black. This is pretty dark. Layer so I can see where the hell I put it. You know what? I'm going to use the magic of Photoshop. Do it back. So I should probably increase my flow first. But yeah, you know what? That might help a little bit. Sometimes if you have a hard edge brush, it like puts strange edges on a circle brush. Because it's like giving you the edge of the circle as if it was a bunch of little circles in a row. And then it looks really funky. I don't know, man, it's hard to describe. And I'm trying to put the stick in there in such a way that it's like visible, but not screwing with her hand position too much because I like the way her hands are. Or paws, whatever. Not too bad. I'm going to put this on a separate layer just for posterity. You know what, that's not bad because then it's mimicking the shape of the stick in the picture. Not the shape, but the angle that it's sitting at. Like that. I'd give it a little perspective. And just to make things easier, we're going to make use of our brush tools. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Do you see how it's like it takes the edge of the circle and instead of a smooth edge, it like puts the circles one after another. I wonder if it's a brush setting or what. It's really stupid though. You know that much. Anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and make some arcs that are behind her. Yeah, how about that? Okay, now we're using our brains. And let's see now. Yeah, so that's why I didn't add too much detail in the beginning because I knew it was going to change. I get too detailed with the stick just because it's really a background element. And on top of that, we don't have a ton of time. Go ahead and add some more blue to the background now because it needs some definition in the front there. Move everything over just a touch. Oops. But unlock that layer, huh? Yeah. There we go. The whole thing down just a touch. I don't really like doing that because it screws with the resolution. But in this case, it can't be much bigger than 16 by 20. So we can take a little liberty with our positioning. And we have to be kind of careful about that. So here, I'll add some more celestial crap on in here. Like a nifty look. And just for funsies, I'm going to add a bunch of stars as well. Yet another white layer. Fancy that. They do seem to be everywhere, do they not? I'm going to make it a real fluffy brush, and it will also be full opacity. And I can just do this. Get some cute little stars in there. I like it. Put some cheeky ones. And you know what? I'm going to name this one Stars. Just so I know what's there. All right. Well, while we're in here, let's go ahead and use that blue to make the ground. Nothing too fancy. Apparently, Mama was wrong. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. That's better. I was watching that movie the other day, Waterboy. Oh God, it's so funny. Stupid, but funny. And you know that sometimes is the best kind of funny. It really can be. Yeah, I'm going to try and just fade this sucker out so that it looks like it's barely there. I just want like a hint of ground. Just because I want it to fuzz out nicely. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my sketchies layer. As much as I love it, it is in the way. I guess we're leaving Mr. BB-8 for last. Poor guy. And I gotta fix this black as well. Actually, you know what? I'll leave the black because I might just end up looking like Shadow by the time I'm done. Because, like, when I say subtle, I mean, like, subtle. This ground is going to be barely there at all. It'd be like a hint of earth. Just a hint. Just a mere mention of the planet below. Because the focus is really all on little Ray and little BB-8. Little Foxy Ray. Gotta come up with a good name for this one, too. Something compelling. Works pretty good. All right. I made the mistake of making this not as opaque as it could be. And I really need a background for it so that I can make an opaque background. See how it's coming through in the end there, or inside the circle? Yeah, we don't want that. All right, 20 minutes and counting. I need to hurry the hell up. All right, that's better. Head and make Mr. Clank BB-8. He's been neglected for too long. Do the same deal over here. Good solid background. Now we get a little freaky. Use that blue color again. It's almost gray, like it's blue enough. Grayish. Oh, I'm already using that color. Ah, excellent. Good job, Jen. He's a robot. There's no fun in robots. Right? I'm going to have kind of a similar smile. Oops. Get rid of my eyes first. Clear guides, clear guides. We don't need those guys no more. All right, guys, how cute is this? All right, I'm drawing a BB-8, and we're on layer 8. Oh, yeah. Can you believe that? I certainly can. Oh, man, this is going to be so cute. Make them a little more stylized. The actual BB-8. I wonder if the new movie coming out for Ratchet and Clank is going to make people want to go back and play, you know, like the original game. I have a friend who's got a 7-year-old who's just obsessed with like Minecraft and newer games and stuff. But I wonder when he sees this movie, is he going to be like, "Can I play the game?" And then he's going to be playing like old school games, because that would be kind of cool. A little retro gaming action. I'm a huge fan of retro gaming, by the way. One of my favorites is Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh, that's okay. All right. I want to listen to the playback, but then it's going to probably like duplicate itself. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's like some reverb going on or something. I don't know. Is it messed up? Like, is it bad enough that I need to repair it immediately? I don't know if you can even hear me because there's probably a delay. Some black in there. Oh yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and I apologize in advance for anybody that might be listening. Hey, yeah, we're crackling. That ain't cool. Yeah, my delay is pretty short, isn't it? All right, so figure out what's up with this crackle. Let me try turning off the music. Let's see if that makes a difference. Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear myself. Here we go. Finding out now. It's a test. Apparently it doesn't make a difference. I'm still crackling regardless. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the music back on. I might see if I check my OBS settings and find out what up with that. Maybe there's a bitrate setting I need to change or something. Audio sample rate. Well, I have to restart it. I'm almost done anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up. I apologize for the crackle. For anybody who happens to be listening, it does kind of suck, but hopefully I'll get it worked out before my next stream. Right now I am short on time, and I need to get this sucker out. All right, where's my black layer? There she is right there. Black overlay. Layer naming, yay! I really need to hurry up now because I still have to have to this guy. Oh, I already made another layer. I didn't make another one. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in with some black. Nope, all layers is what we want. Okay, there. You filled in too. Middle fills. Alright. Bushy. Shouldn't be bushy at all. I guess. It's weird. Oh, well, we'll do. These go up and around. And then he's going to have his little orange lines. The fun part, right? Trying to stylize it just a little bit so I can make them kind of wimpy looking. Because why the hell not? We can do whatever we want. It's our world, right? Almost looks like a tooth. I don't have to get too detailed. We just need to be kind of like Mr. BB-8. But I also want it to look kind of like Clank, you know? So that's kind of important. Taking a look at Mr. Clank. All right. So I've got all the slurping. Got some serious need for some caffeine. BB-8 body, where are you? Here you are. Oops. Yeah, for being lazy, let's just actually erase it. I think this guy's going to be late. That's what I think. But it's kind of okay. I mean, the Derby, if it's a really good shirt, then they'll vote on it. So if it sucks, then they won't vote regardless of if it's on time. Right? In my last one, that was pretty late. And I get those votes in early, and I lost by 3 votes. Can you believe that? 3. I'm not even kidding. It was a 3-vote difference between me and $1,000. You know what? That would have been nice to have an extra 1,000. But, you know, I don't do it just for the money. I do it because I need the art practice. I love it. It's fun. It's good to get some extra design work in and actually have, you know, the possibility that it'll earn some money is nice as well. But for the most part, I mean, I just want to do it, you know? It's fun. I also do need the practice because I've been falling way behind on my arting. A little bit of sketchiness in order to get this looking not crappy. All right, Mr. BB-8. Let's see, you're going to do your circles. Let's go to some orange. We bring these babies down a little bit orange, don't we? Okay, I got to start these in there. Not going to be perfect, but we're going kind of cartoony, so it's all right. We can get a little creative with it if we want. Help us, really. The BB-8, please. It's been fun designing this BB-8 guy. He's so cute. And like, how can you make a robot that's cuter than R2-D2? Well, make it round and so silly that it's just got a cute, adorable personality. I love watching him hop around on the movie. It's probably one of my favorite parts. Because it's adorable. Cute robots. Blue-gray overlay. I just darken this side as well, just looking at the reference. Well, there's light coming in from the right though, so maybe I need to fuzz it a little bit even. Oops, that was not intentional. Like I said, I'm not going to get too super detailed with this stuff. Just a hint of it, honestly, is all I want at this point. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to look like him, have that same cute cartoony feel, that's for sure. Bring that out a little bit. Alright, let's clean this up a bit, add some more lines. Select the body, erase all those extra bits that we don't need. It's better. Black overlay. Much better. And then blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. My alarm just went off for submitting the Derby entry. But I'm pretty much resigned to not being done in time, which is fine. It's not about getting it immediately in there. It's about making it good. So it's more important to me that it look nice than that it have a perfect deadline. Go ahead and select these pixels. I'm going to make it a little more red, orange, and orange. A little better. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to fuzz it a little bit. Just for this sake. Cool. Next is our fuzzy black. That's the shoes. It's the shoes, isn't it? talk some more, shouldn't I? Sorry, I'm just kind of focusing now. But I know, I'm streaming, I should pay attention to it. It's probably a good idea. But essentially what I'm doing right now is just getting the shadow in there, giving it some more of a realistic touch, I guess. I gotta go back and delete pixels once again. Select you. Go back to my fuzzy black. Erase, erase, erase. Erase, erase, erase. Actually, it looks like I need to erase some of his head too. There. There we go. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to make all the black except for the eyes blue. As cool as the black is on there, just a little too harsh for the look I'm going for. So I'm going to go ahead and grab everything except for the eyes. Basically, I'm going to lasso around the eyes. Catch my eyes. Boop. And my other eye. Just trying to get that a little closer to reality, huh? There we go. These guys, I'm going to just stitch. Black shall join blue. Alright, pop quiz. When was the last time I saved? Too long ago is the answer. You always must save. Save, save, save. That's weird. Did I not just turn that blue? Didn't work. That's strange. That's a new one on me. How about I save them? I'll figure it out. That is really weird. Why is it not working? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Raster as layer style. Select my pixels. Just fill it in blue. That worked, but it's a little weird, isn't it? That's never happened to me before. Very strange. Alright, well, I'm not going to dwell on it. I don't have time. But for now, I'm going to clean up these circles a little bit, make them a little nicer. There we go. Make him a little harder, better, faster, stronger. Well, I should play that song because it'll make me work faster. Yeah, let's do it. Now I'm wasting time making music instead of working. That's funny. All right, I'll just put a mix on. How about that? I don't have to focus. All right. All right, well, we're not looking for perfection here. We just want it to look kind of good. I may have made the floor slightly too subtle, so I'm going to copy itself, collapse itself, the whole. I like how it's coming, but I feel like it needs a few more details before we're done. So, stick definitely needs some loving. Coming out for good fun. It's weird. Sometimes it just decides that it's like, I'm gonna make a bunch of ding noises because I can. Are we up all night to get lucky? You know, sometimes we are. And that. I gotta fix these funky hands too. Can't forget that. First, erase the crappy old hands. A red, orange, all red too. Up on that to get lucky. We're up on that to get fun. Am I frozen? What's going on here? Save. Oops. Get some red, orange in there as well. Pretty. I'm up on that good fun. I'm up on that to get lucky. Welcome to all karaoke drawing time, where we sing while we draw. Or maybe we shouldn't, because that's how we lose viewers, isn't it? If we ever had any to begin with. I haven't checked on that in a while, though I probably should. Say hello to anybody that happened to come in. Nope, nobody. But that's alright, whatever. Yeah, I love that song. Did you ever see Stephen Colbert dance to it? It's pretty funny. Definitely better. Got a little detail. I'm gonna start half coating this thing. Some of this white background, just a touch. This ain't crazy. I love the mountain goats. All right, we want to do on this. that's right. We're going to do a fuzzy blue overlay on the black. I love this song. From a jaw hinge, make him look a little more cranky. Got a full of that today, shall we? The hell is layer 9? Alright guys, I'm getting a little quiet here toward the finish line. I'm just trying to really focus in and make sure everything looks good before she goes. You know how it is. I do like some rocky, stony, asteroid looking bits here. Let's see how this looks reversed. I don't know what is up with the color overlay. Seems like it's just not working for me today. That's strange. Like it's like making it disappear. Isn't that the oddest thing? What is up with that? Try this. Image adjustments, brightness, contrast. Let's just darken the crap out of it. There's something about it being black is not making it visible. Is there like an overlay that's not normal? Maybe. I don't know, man. Nobody got any ideas? It's pretty weird, huh? Oh well. I kind of like it like this. I feel like it could be a little sketchier though, just to give it some rocky look. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna copy and paste again. Actually, let's go ahead and better. A weird brush, something real scratchy looking. Actually, do the eraser instead. Scratchy make brush over here. Ooh, that didn't work. Those are initial stuff. Need something a little more variable. Ooh, not that either. Tap, 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 tap. Let's bring our flow down even more. I used to have a brush that actually, when you did a sweep of the pen, instead of like treating it like a brush, it stippled it for you. That was neat. That looks pretty cool. All right, now we have to half tone everything. Let me go ahead and add some white to this guy too, just to give it some more depth because it looks a little stale. I know what the hell, why not one more wet overlay layer? That's just a wrong brush. much. Oops. Oh, wait. That's what I used to this white while I'm at it. Here. With white, and it was not. That's a little better. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and halftone everything. That's the hard part. So I'll save it as is. Save as halftones. Oh, I just saw one more thing I want to fix. Hold on. That's a little better. I'm going to give her eyelashes too. All right, we're in deeper layers. I'll keep going. And I got to give her eyes some depth as well. We're on the right damn layer before I do anything else. How about that? Make her a little more girly, huh? Just a little. Foxy eyeliner. That looks. It makes it look a little more finished, I think. All right. That. All white overlay. That's a little better. Got a little over here too. Why the hell not? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I feel better about this whole thing. Now it's half going time. view. Save as. Might as well keep everybody on for the half toning process. I just chatted up with someone. In the background. Now I want to watch Pulp Fiction. All right, halftone time. This is the hard part. First thing I have to do is organize my stupid layers. I'm going to go ahead and pull these out because there's a shite ton of them. All right, that's our overlay white. Don't need these layers no more. First thing we're going to do is see what we can combine. Okay, that one definitely needs to be half-toned. Black we can probably combine with fuzzy black here because we're on the same layer, why not? And you know what, since we're already fuzzy, I'm going to go ahead and fuzz this out so that looks better. At this process is you can kind of tweak some little things that you missed that you don't like. A little better, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to retain part of that. I don't want that to look too garbagey. Right? We got integrity, right? A little bit. Ooh, wrong color. It's better. Good job, Jen. You know what? Let's go ahead to our halftone white as well. And go ahead and do one of these. White. Want some gray. Really blue, but it's kind of a gray blue. Looks a little better too. Okay. Now we're done tweaking. We're just going to get this sucker done. Right? Right. All right. What else we got for layers? Toning, fuzzy black, and black. If it's truly fuzzy black and black, then we can combine them because it doesn't matter if they're both fuzzy. It's layer 7. Okay, and there's nothing in layer 7. We can kill that. That's just more black. Combine those. Fuzzy blue is good. Black overlay is actually blue. Combine these two. Good. Brown overlay, he's fine. Don't need to be right back no more. We ain't going nowhere. Light brown is fine. Light brown for half toning. Combine those two. Matter if they're one and the same. White. Yet another white layer. Brown overlay. See what happens when we pop this on top. No, too much. White overlay is fine. Red, orange is fine. Orange is fine. Maybe 8 head white and BB body. Combine those two suckers. Black layer. white background, call it BG. Stars and white background can combine. Blue BG and blue can combine. Floor and blue BG can also combine. Kill these two. Alright, so it doesn't look much different. And we need to go in and combine some more layers. We need to have 7 layers, not including the background, because that is how many colors we're allowed to have, and we're making this a printable shirt design. So next up, we need to halftone everything. That's always fun. I'm going to save that halftone white for last. I'm actually going to start with the bottom and work my way up. Let's see, black. I'm going to go ahead and select those pixels and delete from white background and from blue background. And I should be able to erase that. The black is gone. You can also do that with the rest of the black layers. So select those pixels, select the next one, next, 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 and next. Now we can delete fuzzy black. Not fuzzy black, just black. It wasn't fuzzy black, it was black, wasn't it? Where'd it go? What am I doing? Did I just screw this up big time? Black. Okay, no, we're good. Black is going to have to be a halftone. Let's go ahead and do that first, because we can copy that. Here under it. White. Fuzzy brown, we need to hide. So we'll copy that. Create a new layer. Create a new file. Mode. We go to grayscale. First, we got to kill the colors. Then we got to go to mode and bitmap. We select our halftone screen option. Frequency 3015 is fine. We'll stick with ellipses. Do we want ellipses or do we want lines? You know, let's try it in lines just to see how she feels. Image, mode, bitmap. Okay, let's try lines. That might look nice. Bring that sucker back in there. Kill you. Select color range, all the black stuff, fuzziness all the way up. You know what? I need to do that again and bring them on the top. It needs to be alone. Select pixels. Select the color. All right, I'm a little frustrated. Color. Remove that guy. Go back to where our black was. Fuzzy black right there. We delete everything below it. Delete you, 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 and you. Now we should have a nice little halftone. Not too bad. I feel like it could be better though. Maybe a teensy bit more detailed. I'm going to do all that stuff we just did. All right, let's try that again. Back to my file. I'm going to undo. Run it again. I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to make it a little more detailed. So let's go image, mode, bitmap. 300 pixels is fine. I'm going to make the frequency 40 instead of 30. Yeah, that's a little better. I think that'll be okay. Copy everything, paste it in there, bump it to the top. Same deal. Select color range, black, fuzziness. Delete you, go back to fuzzy blue, and delete all the way down. Scroll all the way down, people. Great. Now that looks a little better. Much better. Okay. Fuzzy black is done. We can eliminate that. Save while we go. All right. Now all the black layers should be gone. There is no black layer because it's just the color of the shirt. So that's comforting. Halftone white, we can actually make that sucker a halftone. Is it even a halftone? Is it fuzzy? Yeah, it's a little fuzzy. All right. So I'm going to try and get all the white together if I can. What happens if I bump that up? It's too much. You actually just fix that. Bring you down with your other white buddy. Mr. White overlay. And you two. Then I should be able to take this white and bump that up. Are you so white? Who doesn't like Bill Collins? Breaks that too. Yeah, that white needs to be there. All right, that's fine. The light brown has to go over white. Let's go ahead and do our brown overlay. Select pixels. And we delete all the way down. But in this case, we're actually leaving the brown. Just going to combine it with the other bits. Cool. So just black under the brown. We'll do the same here. Select those pixels. Delete all the way down. Now if I move these browns around, it should not make a difference. Anyway, why am I different? Looks like we can move this brown down. Good, okay. Brown line together. That's a fuzzy brown, I think it's just a brown. Might be wrong about that, but that's all right. All right, let's go ahead and do our light brown halftone next. Look how cool that looks. It's like a ghost. That's kind of neat. All right. Pop you up top. And go there. Image mode, grayscale, flatten, discard. Image mode. Image mode. I can't click today. Bitmap. Same deal, same lines, copy paste, paste you. All right, now this one's a little different. This one, I basically have to do a color overlay. Hopefully it'll work this time. I've had some trouble with my color overlays before. Okay, fix you, turn you on. Okay, looks like it's working at least. All right, so select color range. This time I'm going to delete the white. It's just a little cleaner, I think. Okay. Cool. Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. That was our problem, huh? Color overlay was set to darken. Alright, it's nice to know the world isn't insane. Yeah, the reason we leave the light brown there is because we want to know where that layer sits. So we can delete it now. We'll call that light brown halftone. Any other light browns? I don't think we do. I think that's our only light brown. Cool. Pretty good. Let's keep moving. Brown for half toning. Let's do that next. So do the same deal. Make a new layer. Now the reason I popped this layer underneath is because I want to isolate it, and I would like to have it. Let's just make a step down. That's fine. I want to have the full background side so that I don't have to, when it copies it in, it crops to the pixels, but I want the pixels to be in the background so that I don't have to move it into place. I can just pop it in there. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I should hope it does. Good to go. Copy you. After a while doing this, you get kind of used to it, and it's not so difficult as it once was. Kill the white. Get you. Make it that brown color. So we go back to blending options, color overlay, select our brown. All right, now we got that sucker half toned. We are chugging right along. Actually, let's not. Let's no. Okay. Image, undo merge layers. Okay, kill that layer. I don't need to do that. Yeah. Okay. The reason I'm not merging layers yet is because that's a half tone. I know I wrote it, but who cares? Go to the half tone white. All right, so I'm going to actually go ahead and merge it anyway. So we'll rasterize the layer style. Do the same for that blue. And I'm going to select the pixels and delete all the way down. Same deal. Delete, 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 and delete. Now I should be able to move my brown freely. It lives independently of the other colors. So I'm going to move him down to the brown overlay. And I'm going to merge them, call it brown, make it a day. Okay, that's a white color. White. All right. For detail, make sure we're looking good. Shabby. It's a little shabby. It's not too bad. I feel like we're missing something. Oh, let's see how she looks when we're all done. Maybe. You know what we might need is more white background. That might be our problem. We might have lost a layer of white. That's right. Okay. Maybe. I think that's just the way it looks. That's half toning for you. Changes it up a little bit. And then it's all done. All right, let's go ahead and see what's next. Get half tones. Let's go ahead and do this one. Now this one you got to do a little different. Blending options, change this to black, because we want it to be as firmly in its own color as we can make it. I'm going to pop that white layer underneath. So you're going to just kind of switch it up a little bit. All right, image mode. As usual, discard our colors. We don't give a crap. Mode bitmap. Lines are fine. Copy, paste. All right, where is that white? Okay, it's right underneath this. So in this case, what I'm going to do is select the white and kill it. Then I can just take that layer and invert it because it goes from black to white instantly. And then I can stay where it is, kill that little layer. Now what I'm going to do is kill it all the way down, select pixels. Are we getting this yet? Get the hang of it. Alrighty. So we got our white halftone in there. We can move him where we want. And this other white body right here. My dog is barking like crazy. I don't know why. She's in the crate. I'm going to go ahead and kill the rest of these. Just I'm skipping the white because it doesn't matter if it's white on white. Move him down. Join forces. Do the same deal here. You, kill you. Look right, hold on. The orange as is. Alright, I think I need to go investigate the dog scenario. Why don't y'all hold for just a moment? I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, last few pieces of halftoning and we are done. I'm going to kill Fuzzy Blue. Same way as always. Isolate. Copy. New file. Copy. Oops, that's the wrong copy, huh? Did it first, wouldn't it? Image. Load. Bitmap. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Sure, whatever. Copy everything. Paste her in there. Okay, Mr. Fuzzy Blue. Wrong button. Color range. You. Now I gotta get in there and find my real blue. I'm gonna pull it from there. Select from the options. Color overlay. Select you. Yes. Okay, cool. Put you back where you live. Cool. Let's get. I'm going to go ahead and collapse that layer. So halftone, select user, and delete all the way down till you, and then you, and then you, and then you, and you, and you, and you, and not you because we're going to combine with you. Blue halftone, oops, blue background, give them a new home together at last. Do you like that? I'm running out of time, so I don't have much of a choice. All right, so what do we have left? Brown is good. Light brown is good. White is good. Red orange needs love. All right. Okay, red above orange. Let's not forget that. Image mode, grayscale, discard, image mode, bitmap. Okay, that's cool. Copy everything, bring it in. Red orange up on top because we need to borrow that. Options. Select color. Overlay. Grab you. Yep. Oops. Delete our white. Can't forget that. No. All right, let me turn him back on. Looks good. Rasterize you, red, orange, till you. Yes. And you server right above Mr. Orange. Cool. It just mirror could that have been a little more strong. Yeah, you know what? Do this, but I'm going to bring it back. What am I doing? I'm going to do all that. Forward. Let's just start over here. I'm going to do you. What I'm going to do, actually, go back. Pull my red orange layer back. To get that strong color, I'm going to actually do a blending option on it first and make the color overlay black because I want it to be a nice rich color. So find these two. And I can go back in there and do this all over again. Grayscale, yeah, flatten, discard, that's fine. Image, bitmap, yeah. Okay, now when I bring it back in, it's going to be a lot better. Because the darkness over here is going to be color overlaid with that red orange. Yeah, that's better. Cool. And then I'm trying to tweak the color a little bit because it looks a little weird. That's better. All right, so that's a little better. And that way, it's got a little bit of a stronger effect. Cool. All right, let's check all our halftones. See how many colors I got left. Light brown, brown, white, red, orange, orange, white, and white. Okay, BB8 head white is going to be fuzz as well as light BG. So I am combining the two. And much like before, up in there. Scale button. Discard. Image mode. Bitmap. Okay, that's fine. Top view. Bring it over. And I select color from. Sorry, guys, I know this is getting a little boring, but it is educational. And what, if not education, is boring? Well, it's not totally boring, but it could be more entertaining. I suppose that's my fault. But what are you gonna do? Nothing, that's what. Alright, let's count our layers here, people. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. Need to kill one. That's white. We got 2 whites. Right, select those pixels. Actually, I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to merge them from bottom up because if I remember correctly, it matters. So kill that. Select pixels and kill that. And I should be able to pull him up. There. And these two, look at that, 6 layers. Light brown, brown, white, red, orange, blue. Everything should be half-toned, not one fuzz through the whole thing. And I think we're good to go. Oh, yeah. Blue half-tone. Can't forget him. Okay, last one. Not so bad, though. One more is not going to kill us. We got to be an expert at it by now, right? I'm actually going to go ahead and do the black overlay on this guy again. I want the blue. Lose its clarity because it is essentially a background image, a background color. So I'm going to do that. Copy you. Copy you there. Fill you. Image mode. Grayscale. Flatten. Discard. Image mode. Bitmap. Yeah. Looks good. Bring you in there. All the way up the top. Fill the white. Kill you. Bring me down. Kill you. Now we pick a blue since we don't have a blue to draw from anymore. So we're going to go ahead and do a color overlay and then just come up with a blue. And actually make it a little brighter if we want. Make it a little grayer, a little brighter. I think I like it right about there actually. Not too bad. Look, it's so dark. Doesn't it look pretty dark? Let me take one more look. Her shoes look really dark too. You're missing something? Also, it looks like we never finished half toning our white. I guess we're not quite done yet. This is where it gets a little complicated. Awesome. All the truth made paradise. I love this song. That's pretty good. I think I just need some blue under here. Like there's not enough. I'm going to try and fill it in. It's going to be a little dangerous because it's not really hard to edge, so it doesn't screw with your half toning. Plus, it's really easy to make it look stupid just by not adding enough shadow and stuff. Just going to do a quick and dirty job first just to see if it looks better. Yeah, it kind of does, but at the same time, it still needs its black in there. Crap. All right, let's undo everything we just did. Get a little more precise with it. Doesn't look right either, does it? Maybe what I'll do, it's a little tricky, but I've done it before. Basically, you just copy an area. For instance, all this stuff. I would like to make a little more strong in blue. And then you copy it, and then just kind of shove it down a little bit. Oh man, it looks like he's got a beard. It's just weird. It's a little better. What do you think? Well, it's not great, but I guess it's going to have to do. I'm pretty much out of time. I think it's going to look better. It's going to be worth the extra time I'm putting into it. I know it's crazy. It's a lot of work. But it's important to me that it looks good. I don't want to half-ass it. I want it to look nice. Blech. At least at this point, I don't have to do any more half toning because I'm sticking with straight edges. Yeah, it's a little better. What happens if I fill this in with white too. All right, what do we think? I think it's pretty good. I think I'm going to run with it. I'm going to tweak this a little bit though. I could just re-halftone this whole section if I wanted to. Wrong layer again. Oh, I'm so bad at that. All right, let's go ahead and redo it. Why the hell not? I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm Bruce Wayne. Yeah, any better, honestly. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to half-ass it a little, but not too much. Touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline, I'm Bruce Wayne. All right, pretty good, right? A little better? Okay. Now, once again, we halftone. What's one more halftone? It ain't no deal. I'm going to make this one a little less conspicuous. Better. All right, now I just copy this. Oh, I love this. This This is from Velvet Goldmine. Great movie with Jonathan Rhys-Meyers and McGregor. And they could all date with each other, which is super cute. Do all that. Okay. One more mistake to fix. And if it gets any later, I'm going to run out of time completely. Just for this stuff. All right. Kill these. Yes, kill you. All right, it does look a bit better. At least I think so. It's like darker, but not completely dark, right? Not careful, this stuff can get really messy. I think they look pretty good. I'm gonna hang it up to dry, pop it into the derby, and see if it goes anywhere. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm pretty sure you guys are all getting tired of hearing that. Lighter. I'm gonna get light brown instead of dark brown, just so it blends in a little better. There. All right. Let's see what happens if I put brown under brown. Nothing, of course, because I already did that. All right, feeling pretty good about this. Not completely good, but pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Say thank you to everybody who may have joined us today. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. I'm going to go ahead and submit. You can feel free to vote if you go to my Derby page, which shirt.woot.com/derby. I'll put a link up here as soon as it's posted, and if anybody wants to vote, feel free. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Ain't no thing. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, everyone.